It's not by accident that Disney is being exposed. Netflix is being exposed. The schools are being exposed.
You ain't black.
And you ain't black.
Oh, no.
It's almost like a bubbling kettle. It's like
It's getting
too
to
full.
it's getting to the
too
point.
much
It's getting
where
to
it
the
can't
point.
be contained.
And I think that bubbling kettle is the 60 to 70 year lie that has been told to Western civilization.
Yeah.
That is why it's all coming in the same.
Of the Western civilization, though, it's a cultural thing because you have some places in India where fathers parade their 14-year-old daughters to get married and marry them off to grown men at the age of 14 and 15 in parts of Asia. But that's normal over there.
But like like Thailand, they go over a lot of powerful people go over there do a lot of their crimes, and it's like the way I look at it is like it's a spiritual thing. I believe in God, and I believe it's a spiritual thing. Like it's not by accident that Disney is being exposed, Netflix is being exposed, the schools are being exposed, movements that were supposed to be for the people are all these things. The political leaders that have been part of this, it's not to me. It's not an accident that it's being hit on a cultural level, or the culture war, and on a political level, because like something is happening. The veil has been lifted on all these things, and I go back to the pot and kettle because I think Cuties is a part of the fire going up. We're seeing the money from like all the people at California, just the way it looks right now.
Oh, the fire! Did you see the fire tornado?
It cannot stay
right after, I think it was 2 days, I'm not mistaken, right after the bill was introduced of 145, and then all of a sudden we see the burnings, obviously, but then there was a wind of tornado in the middle of the fire, and it just I remember one person actually brought it up and said in the caption, it said, "Look at what God is
Something's happening.
looking at us. How God."
But it's also their mismanagement, right? Because Gavin had to admit to Trump that they had like hundreds or millions and millions of the trees that they just let go by. Where'd that money go for that budget every year? Where's that money for that budget every year?
They're blaming the fires on Trump now.
No, I know, but an article was written. He had to go, that's our mismanagement. He actually admitted to it.
Because
for 2 years, where did that money go in order to do that? Where is that money? That's the questions we need to start asking, and people are getting sick of this shit, man. And they keep doubling down and trying to smile on TV. And I'm going to put this out there, and you remember I say this all the time.
Let's do it.
I will fight Gavin Newsom in a cage. Anybody, let's get a Patreon going. Let's get a GoFundMe. I just want 3 rounds. That's an easy win. No, like I want to like take him out seriously because I just like to somebody who signs a bill that allows a 14-year-old kid to have their own agency.
No, that's the type of response.
Something is wrong with you.
No, that's the response. That's the response.
Can we petition to have him like out of?
Well,
we're doing a recall
right now.
No, I know. But
who voted for him? I didn't vote for.
I don't remember.
But I want to say this. Because
he cheated.
I like the way you said that because when it comes to things like this and that bill being introduced and that bill being everything that we're seeing, that response right there is what a normal man should have a response to. If you're not outraged and you don't feel that type of feeling in regards to that, that's what I'm saying. That's the response. That is the people. That is what men are supposed to do. They're supposed to protect their society, their people, their family, their culture. And that is a proper response.
But
that's
a
what
proper
that
response,
bill
but
was.
we can't act like we live in a utopian world. We know that there are people out there who are sexually attracted to children.
Yes.
They're not going to just disappear and go away. You know, so
I can wave a magic wand and make them disappear. You want to know how?
How?
It ain't a magic wand.
I'll pull a Negan. I'll pull a Negan with a bat full of barbed wire, and I'll start swinging that thing all over the place. They'll disappear real quick.
It's not like all pedophiles walk around with
they don't walk around saying, "Hey, I like a 12-year-old."
No, I'm just saying. So it's like we're always gonna live in a society. I feel like that are gonna have people like this. It's just like saying, "Well, why do people kill people for no reason?" I mean,
exactly.
There's been murderers since the beginning of time.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, well, they used to kill them for their shoes, Lucas, and I gotta tell you, I'm this far away from killing you for your hat. That's cool. It used to be British Knights in the 90s.
Yeah, I remember that.
But that
thing is nice.
That hat.
I'll fight you for it. But according to socialism, this hat should be yours. This is
right. You didn't buy it.
Get on Tuesdays.
Hey, you didn't buy it, but since he bought it, it's yours.
That's true. You ain't black.
And you ain't black.
Oh, no.